Researchers say a revolutionary new saliva test, which can be carried out at home, has the potential to turn the tide on prostate cancer. The disease claims around 12,000 lives a year in the UK. They say so-called spit tests have been found to be better than blood tests at identifying men most at risk. Amelia Beckett reports.
When meditation coach Suresh Turnbull was diagnosed with prostate cancer, it came as quite the shock. He had no symptoms, but he was taking part in a trial testing saliva rather than blood, which found he was high risk.
The result came back that I was in the top 10% of people in terms of risk for prostate cancer. So I had an MRI scan and it showed that there was a tumour, and I had biopsy and that confirmed it.
He now credits that test with not only saving his life, but also his brother's.
Because it was genetic, I thought I'd better contact my brothers. And my youngest brother had exactly the same going on in him.
Around 1 in 8 men will get prostate cancer in their lifetime, but early diagnosis can be difficult. Currently, the blood test, which looks for high levels of a protein called PSA, is often unreliable and inaccurate. The new saliva test instead checks DNA code, and preliminary findings suggest it could be a game changer. Of around 6,000 men to take part in the trial, 558 returned high-risk DNA scores. Of those, 40% went on to be diagnosed. That's much better than the 25% who are currently diagnosed under the PSA test. It is positive news, but there's a way to go before it's rolled out.
It's only been tested in a relatively narrow set of the population, so we need to go back and test it in a much more diverse group, because genetic diversity really matters in this context.
But if those results are as successful as these, every year thousands of lives could be saved. Amelia Beckett, ITV News.